Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're going to unpack the ultimate journey from the stressful, sinking quicksand of debt straight through to the incredibly powerful snowball of automated investing. Listen, if you've ever felt trapped in that endless cycle of earning and spending, just constantly feeling like you're falling behind, you are in the exact right place. We're going to break down the specific, totally actionable steps you need to turn your financial situation entirely around. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with step 1, find your financial why. Then move through stop the debt cycle, the debt snowball method, why you must invest, the index fund strategy, and finally, step 6, automate your financial future. Let's dive right in.
All right, step 1, find your financial why.
Before we even think about looking at spreadsheets or stock tickers, we really have to anchor ourselves. I want you to ask yourself right now, honestly, what is your real, deep down reason for wanting financial freedom? Is it so you can actually take your family on more holidays without that looming dread or credit card bill waiting for you at home? Is it so you have the resources to help others in need when they reach out for support? Or maybe, is it the ability to educate your community? You have to know your why. Having a crystal clear reason is exactly what's going to give you the stamina to get out of debt when the process gets tough. There's this fantastic quote from 5 Steps to Financial Freedom that perfectly captures this whole journey. It says, true freedom is about more than just money. It's about peace of mind, purpose, and the ability to live life on our own terms. See, your personal why isn't just about accumulating a big pile of cash. It's literally the armor you need to fight debt and stay on purpose. It's all about creating a life that actually reflects who you truly are. Okay, step 2, stop the debt cycle. Now that we have our anchor, our why, we have to clear the massive hurdles standing in our way. And here's the hard truth, guys. You absolutely cannot build your financial future while you are still paying for your past. Carrying consumer debt, whether we're talking about credit cards, car loans, or personal loans, is essentially taking a pile of your hard-earned money and just setting it on fire every single month. It completely drains your wealth before you even have a chance to grow it. So to stop the cycle, you need to take 3 immediate actions. First, break up with your credit cards. Seriously, get the scissors out and cut those suckers up. If they are toxic to your wealth, get rid of them. Second, build a zero-based budget based on your actual take-home pay. And third, give every single dollar a specific job to do before the month even begins. This puts you fully back in the driver's seat. You shift from wondering where your money went to telling it exactly where to go.
Step 3, the debt snowball method.
With that budget firmly in place, it is time to aggressively attack what you owe using a highly effective framework. Here's how the debt snowball actually works. You list your debts from the smallest balance to the largest, completely ignoring the interest rates for a minute. You pay the absolute minimums on everything, but you throw every single extra penny at that smallest debt. Why the smallest? Because clearing that smallest balance first gives you a massive quick win. It gives you incredible psychological momentum. Once that first debt is gone, you take the money you were paying on it and roll it right into the next smallest debt. It's literally like a snowball rolling downhill, picking up speed and size. 18 to 24 months. That is the average amount of time it takes a highly focused, intense person to completely wipe out all their consumer debt. So everything except their house, using this exact debt snowball method. I know it sounds crazy, and it definitely takes discipline, sure, but the finish line is a lot closer than you think. And this right here, this is the ultimate turning point of your financial life. Once that debt is finally gone, you cross a major threshold. You move away from paying a bank to drain your wealth, and you start earning interest and growing it for yourself. You're finally truly ready to build real wealth. Which brings us to step 4, why you must invest. Now that the debt is cleared and you have all this extra monthly cash flow, doing nothing with your money feels incredibly safe, right? Well, actually, scratch that. It's practically a slow, guaranteed way to lose it. Why? Inflation. If you just leave your newly freed up money sitting in a basic bank account, inflation acts as this silent, slow wealth drain. It means £1,000 sitting in your account today might only buy £800 worth of goods in a few years as prices rise. And let's be real, salaries rarely keep up with those rising costs. So investing isn't some wild gamble. It's an absolutely mandatory tool to protect your money and beat inflation. Historically, someone who invested correctly in the stock market has seen their money grow by around 8 to 10% on average every single year. You absolutely need this growth to stop falling behind and start getting ahead. Step 5, the index fund strategy. So, how do we actually capture that 8 to 10% growth without taking on the extreme risk of picking the wrong individual company? Enter the index fund. Instead of spending your evenings sweating over balance sheets and trying to pick a winner, successful investors just use index funds. When you buy an index fund, you are essentially buying a tiny piece of hundreds or even thousands of top companies all at once. If some companies in that basket go down, others go up, meaning you still benefit from the general upward trend of the entire market.
History beautifully proves why index funds are the ultimate investing hero here. We are all so tempted to just buy stock in today's giants like Apple or Nvidia, but look back at the 1980s for a second. The dominant companies then were General Electric and ExxonMobil. Or remember when we all thought BlackBerry was the future? Companies can dominate one decade and totally crash the next. The magic of an index fund, like one tracking the S&P 500, is that it automatically adapts to hold whoever the current winners are. You don't have to guess, you just own a piece of the whole system. Finally, step 6, automate your financial future. We've covered the why, the debt strategy, and the right investment vehicle. Now, here is your exact blueprint to put this whole shebang on autopilot. First, pick a reputable, low-fee investment platform because high fees will just eat right into your profits. Second, open a tax-efficient account like an ISA in the UK, a TFSA in Canada, or a workplace pension where your employer matches your money. Guys, that is literally free money. Third, choose that globally diversified index fund we just talked about. And fourth, the absolute most important part, set up an automatic monthly direct debit. By automating a set amount, say $100 or $200 every single month, regardless of what the news says, you utilize a powerful concept called dollar cost averaging. You buy when prices are high, you buy when they're low, and over time, it just averages out beautifully. Most importantly, automation completely removes your own emotions from the equation. It stops you from panic selling when the market dips or trying to perfectly time the market, which, spoiler alert, is pretty much impossible. So there you have it. You now possess the exact proven blueprint to escape the crushing weight of debt and transition into building real automated wealth. But knowledge is only potential power until you actually use it. Remember that why we talked about at the very beginning? Your desire for those stress-free holidays, your passion to help others, your goal to educate your community? That deeply personal why is just waiting for you to take action. So my final question to you is this. Armed with this roadmap, will you take that very first step toward your true financial freedom today?